Sometimes it bums me out. I'll meet with people and I'll talk with them and hear their story. And, a common question for a pastor to ask is, hey, so tell me about your relationship with Jesus. When did you start being a follower of Jesus? And I get this answer regularly where people will say to me, well, basically, I've always been a Christian. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. And in fact, if you don't recognize that just like everybody else in here, you were on the outside of the house. By default, by nature, you and I were on the outside of the house, and we needed a father to initiate love and rescue us and run to us. If you haven't received that, you are still very much on the outside. And you need to receive and come in. I love how a friend of mine puts it, Jeremy. He tells his story of coming to Jesus this way. He says, before I met Jesus, I was a rebel. I hated God. I didn't want anything to do with him or his ways. And then I turned 5 and someone led me to Jesus. That's true. That's true. We are all wayward kids. And we all need a Savior. We all need to receive the love of Dad. So then what does it mean to be a Christian? What does it mean to be a Christ follower? How do you know that you're in the house? You know you're in the house when you run confidently toward the Father's love. When you run confidently towards Dad's love. When you say, you know what? I've been trying to pursue God through independence, or I've been trying to pursue life through independence apart from God. And you say, I need to say no to that, and I need to say, Dad, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Or you say, I've been trying to pursue life through my own self-righteous works, and I need to say no to that, and I need to turn and say, Dad, I am coming home. When you receive the Father's love, you're in the house. When you turn away from these things and you step into a relationship that is based on what He has done for you, you are in the house. That's what it means to be a Christian. That's what it means to follow Jesus. I love what it says in Romans 5:8. But God shows His love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. He makes the first move. We don't make the first move. The Father makes the first move. And He did it while we were on the outside of the house. He did it while we were pursuing our own satisfaction. He did it while we were pursuing our own self-righteousness. He died for us. But when we run confidently toward His love, we experience rescue. We get saved. We experience a better dad. I honestly would say, when I was 8 years old, I got baptized. And intellectually, I knew what that meant. But spiritually, I was still operating out of some of that older brotherism, and that was just what the next good thing was to do. And so I often tell people, I don't know if I was a Christ follower at 8, but I know I'm following Jesus from the age of 28, because at the age of 28 is when I was convicted and all my categories were blown apart, and I realized that the thing that was keeping me furthest from God was my damnable good works. And I said, I'm turning away from that, and I need you, God. So I know I'm in the house because I've received the love of the Father. Final thing, why is this important? Why would we spend 5-6 weeks on this? Friends, you need to know the cost at which God was willing to go to bring you back into the family. You need to know He is a good, good Father. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. You're a good, good Father. It's who you are. It's who you are. It's who you are, and I'm loved by you. It's who I am. It's who I am. It's who I am. He's a good Father. He's a good, good Father. The deeper you believe that, man, it will change everything. Do I align to God's will more and more in my life? Yes, I do. You know why? Because He loved me so much. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?